Come on in. Jumping in here, Dave?
Coyote came down.
What a hunt. Truly blessed on veteran. All right, everybody. Well, welcome to this short little video. I'm up here at our food plot, and you can see all the brassicas that we had planted over the last season have grown and blossomed here. So we're just gonna let them go for right now. We got grass growing here. I'm gonna freshen up the vine here when I'm done. But for now, I wanna check the food plot. We've got stuff growing, but I wanna see how it's growing. Because we may fertilize it. I mean, we're gonna have to spray this. But I'm not liking what I'm seeing. That's the part I don't like. There's a lot of things coming up, a lot of broadleaf plants coming up that I don't like, and that smothers out the clover and chicory that we frost seeded in here. Had some bad storms, so we got a lot of sticks down and limbs. So I'll have to clear some of them off. We do have germination though, at least what I can see. You can see we've got clover coming up from past seasons. You can see new growth down in there. This is where the pond's gonna go. You can see it just does not come up well here. Over here I got a lot of moss. But there's clover coming up in that too. So, I mean, it's good to see the clover coming up. Just don't like everything else that's in here. I'll take a walk around here. We've got some we got clover coming up. This segment is brought to you by Altera Alpaca Socks, Bison Coolers, Buck Cage, cage your next buck, Dusty W German Short-Haired Pointers, and Killer Food Plots. You reap what you sow. Alright guys, so hard to say. I think what I'm gonna have to do is take some pictures, send them to Rick, and See what he says. There is some new growth coming up, I can see that, so there's definitely new stuff coming up. All right, let me see what he says. All right, well, I just heard back from Rich, and he's awesome. I mean, guys, if you need any food plot advice, contact Rich at Killer Food Plots. He'd be more than happy to help you out. He's been huge with helping us out here. And he said exactly what I was thinking. He said, it looks like everything's starting to grow, so I can go ahead and fertilize and lime it today, but I'm gonna have to come back with the weed whacker, take the tops of the weeds that are growing up. I'll probably mow this outside here where the brassicas are coming up and all that stuff. And, you know, from there, we'll probably have to come back here in a couple of weeks and do the first spraying to try to kill the weeds off. So I'm gonna get to work. Let's go. Fertilizing and liming the plot, first time this year.
This segment is brought to you by Raptor Razor Knives, Vortex Optics, Scrape Fix, Tacticam, Share Your Hunt, and Reveal Cellular Cameras by Tacticam.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got it fertilized and limed, and like we said, I'm gonna have to come back up here with either a weed whacker, mower, or both. Probably mow the outside and that. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll mow this if it doesn't get too tall. I don't want to cut the clover, so if we can keep it up high enough before we get clover into the mix there, we'll just mow this whole thing, and then they'll let the clover and that kind of take it from there. So one last thing I'm going to do, and this is like a preventative measure, so when we get into the hot July months, July, August, we're going to put some Retain down in here, and that's a product that absorbs moisture and holds it in the food plot and in the soil for you, and it'll help slowly release it in those hot months. So right now is the best time to put it down because it's going to keep absorbing moisture, and it'll stay there. And then when you get those hot months where it's a drought and you get minimal rain, it'll continue to release moisture into the soil and keep your food plots looking really good. So we're gonna put some Retain down next. And folks, you can grab Retain on the Killer Food Plots website. Just go to www.killerfoodplots.com and be sure to use the promo code WBH10 and the %. Save yourself 10% courtesy of us at Bout Huntin. We want to thank Rich and his family for all the support. and for the great products that they're continuing to produce from our mutual departed friend, Nick, and God rest his soul. All right, let's put down some retain. All right, folks, well, I am all done. We've got the retain put down as well as fertilizer and lime. So we're all set. I'm gonna grab everything, clean up, get on out of here. Like I said, I'll have to come back up another day with the mower and weed whacker, mow down these weeds, and hopefully that will help the clover and chicory continue to push through. We'll keep our fingers crossed. If we've got to overseed, we will. And then we'll just continue to feed this plot as the months go on now, between now and the fall, because once it starts to really grow and these deer start getting in here and hitting it, it's just a small little 1/10 of an acre plot. They're going to devour it really quick. So hopefully we can get this to produce. We've had this really good in the past where the clover's been anywhere from 12 to 15 inches tall, and we really want to see it get back to that. We hadn't done a soil test in a while, so we're hopeful that the soil test results and the advice from Rich is going to help get this one back. We've got Daryl's that I've got to do another day here with the fertilizer. That's starting to green up really good on the Reveal cameras. So we got to get down there and fertilize and lime that, and then we'll be looking to spray everything. You know, and turkey season's coming up, so we're really excited there. So guys, we appreciate you following along. You know, not a lot here, but you know, you can see this is, you know, we're not professionals at this. You know, what I've been doing is utilizing, you know, hand spreaders. I just bought a spreader for on the ATV for bigger plots, and I'll use it for this once I get it set up. I've just got to get it set up, and I just put it together today, and I got to get a couple of modifications to it for what I want to do with it. So but we'll have that ready to go when we head down to Daryl's, to his plot there, because that's a big 1/4 acre plot. That's a lot of fertilizer and lime we're going to have to put down there. So but you can do this. I mean, I'm hoping that we can get this done. We got a new Femco sprayer that we're going to spray the weeds and grasses with here very soon, and hopefully help that process once it starts growing, and we'll see from there. You know, if all else fails and it doesn't really produce, you know, we'll kill it off and we'll plant it for the fall with something different. Just ordered a harrow from Tractor Supply that we're going to do a drag harrow with to break up the outside of the plot here where we planted the brassicas last year. So we're going to use that to break up the soil and plant there, as well as over at Ned's, and some other small plots down at Daryl's. So we've still got a lot of work to do. So thanks for following along today, guys. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoy our videos of doing it yourself. We're trying, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. We just got to keep learning from our mistakes and trying to figure out the right formula. But hey, don't forget to visit our new apparel store, www.tripleplaybarn.com/hunt. Got a lot of great apparel on there. Every little purchase that you make, a t-shirt, a hat, a sweatshirt, coffee mug, you know, a backpack, whatever it might be, really helps support us, and we appreciate it. So go on over there, visit it. Chad Nagy's doing a great job. He's producing some great products for us, and we hope you enjoy them, and we thank you again. I'm going to get going. We'll see you next time.